Hi there, this is Natasha. I'm a crochet tutor and designer at My Creative Butterfly. I design crochet patterns from beginner till advanced level crocheters. I teach crochet through my courses, classes and patterns not just as a hobby but also as a tool that will help you become more mindful in your day-to-day life. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this cute little pumpkin. It is perfect for fall party decoration. You can use it for decorating during fall or Halloween or Thanksgiving. You can easily change the color of the pumpkin to customize it. This tutorial will be done in two parts. In the first part, we are going to see how to crochet the main pumpkin. And in the second part, we are going to see how to do the stem of the pumpkin and these two springs. So before we start with the actual tutorial, I'll take you through the tools and materials that you need to crochet this pretty pumpkin for yourself. So let us see the tools and materials. The first thing is the yarn. I'm using a size 2 acrylic yarn. If you prefer, you can also use cotton yarn. I'm using mustard color for the main pumpkin and I'll be using green for the stem. For the pumpkin, you can use any shade of yellow, orange, mustard or browns to give it a more naturalistic look. So these are the two yarns that I'll be using. Then you'll need a 2 mm crochet hook. With this, I'll be using a sharp pair of scissors for cutting off the yarn, a tapestry needle for sewing the pieces of the pumpkin together. Then I'm also using a 1 mm wire. This is a small 5 to 6 inch piece of wire. This will be used for shaping the stem. As you can see that I have curled the stem. If you don't want a curly stem, then you can avoid the wire. Then I'll be using pliers for handling the wire. You need some synthetic cotton for stuffing of the pumpkin. Then some fabric glue, good quality fabric glue for gluing the wire to the pumpkin to attach the stem to the pumpkin. So this is all the tools and materials that you will need. So let us get started with the actual tutorial. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you learned today, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll start with the main body of the pumpkin. So take the color that you are using for the actual pumpkin and place a slip knot on the crochet hook. Now for the base, I'm going to start with 25 chains. Once you are done with 25 chains, we are going to do the first row of single crochet stitches. So I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and I'm going to start with single crochets from the second chain from the hook and do 1 single crochet each in all the 24 chains that are remaining. We did a total of 25 chains and we skipped the first one. So you'll have a total of 24 single crochets in the first row. So the pumpkin is worked in the shape of a rectangle. We are going to do a rectangle and then we are going to stitch it together to give it the shape of the pumpkin. So this is the first row. Now the second row and all the consecutive rows will be worked in the exact same way. So I'm going to show you 1 or 2 rows and then you can repeat the exact same pattern to finish off the rectangle for the pumpkin. So this row will not be counted in the 24 repetitions that you will be doing. So let us start with the first row. So do a chain 1. Then we are going to do a single crochet in the back loop only. So you can see the stitch. There are 2 loops in this. I'm going to go only in the back loops. From now on, each and every stitch will be worked only in the back loops. So do a single crochet in the first stitch. Then do a half double crochet in the back loop of the next stitch and in each of the stitches till the second last stitch. Keep doing half double crochet stitches in the back loops of the next 22 stitches. Just remember that we are going to be working only in the back loops. We want to create the ridge pattern for the pumpkin. So we are going to be doing the stitches only in the back loops.
If you are enjoying this tutorial, be sure to check out my Etsy shop where I have crochet patterns from beginner till advanced levels. All the patterns include clear step-by-step pictures which make them extremely easy to follow.
So here I am done with all 22 half double crochet stitches. Now in the last stitch I am going to do a single crochet in the back loop only. Now do a chain 1 and turn the work. Now again we are going to do the same thing. We are going to be working in the back loops. We'll do one single crochet in the first and in the last stitch, and in all the other stitches you are going to do half double crochet stitches. So keep doing that till you have a total 24 rows. So we did one single crochet in the first and the last stitch, back loops only, and in all the other stitches, the other 22 stitches, we did half double crochets in the back loops. That is what will form your rectangle for creating the pumpkin. So let me finish all the 22 rows, then I'll show you how to assemble it. Not 22, sorry, I meant 24 rows. So the first row of single crochets will be counted as the first row, and then we are going to do the rows that we did the repetition, that is one single crochet stitch in the back loops of the first and the last stitch, and half double crochets in all the other stitches. So like that, complete a total of 24 stitches. Now once done, we are ready to assemble the rectangle to form the pumpkin. So for assembly, we are going to do slip stitches. So fold the rectangle in half like this, in the opposite direction of the ridges that we have done. Now I am going to close it using slip stitches. So we are going to go in the chain stitch of the base chain. We'll do the first slip stitch here. Now second one, go in the second chain and the back loop of the next stitch in the last row, do a slip stitch. Repeat this for all the stitches. Chain stitch and the back loop of the next stitch. Again, next chain stitch and back loop of the next stitch. Like that, do a total of 22 slip stitches so that the entire side is stitched together.
Also, don't forget to connect with me on Instagram, Facebook and Pinterest. I go on all these platforms by the name My Creative Butterfly. I would love to get to know you and see what you are making.
So here it is stitched. Now I am going to cut off the yarn, leaving a very long tail. We'll be using this tail for sewing the top and the bottom together, and also for creating these ridges in the pumpkin. So now I'm just going to secure the end. And we'll start with the sewing. So thread the yarn into the tapestry needle, and we are going to stitch these this end closed. So for that I'm going to pass the needle in a zigzag manner through the top of the edge of this side. Once done, just pull the yarn together. Now I'm going to just tie a few knots to secure the yarn. Once done, we are going to stuff the pumpkin. Make sure that you stuff it lightly because we are going to have to create the ridges. So if you will stuff it too tight, then you will not be able to create these ridges in it. Once done, pass the needle from the center to the other side of the pumpkin. Now we are going to repeat the same thing with this edge as well, the same thing that we did here. So I'm going to close this edge. So again pass the yarn in a zigzag manner through the top stitches. Once done all the way around, then just pull the yarn together to close it. Again, do a knot here on the top to secure the yarn. We'll crochet the ridges. So for the ridge, we are going to pass the yarn through these lines. You can see these ridges will not go in these ridges, will go in these. So pass the yarn from here, and I'm going to pass the needle from the bottom like this. Now create one more ridge in the exact opposite side. Now we are going to leave 2 ridges and then create one more here. Do the last one. Make sure that you don't pull the yarn too tightly, otherwise you might break it. And if you are not sure about the strength of the yarn, then you can also use the yarn double. Instead of going with a single strand, go with a double strand of yarn. So here you are done with the main pumpkin body. Now again, to secure the yarn, I am going to do a few knots. And then we'll just pass the yarn through the pumpkin body and then cut it off close to the work. With this, the main body of the pumpkin is ready. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. If you like what you learned today, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button so that you do not miss out on any of the new tutorials that I put out. I'll see you in the next part of this tutorial where we'll learn to see the stem and the springs for the crocheted pumpkin. So I'll see you there. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.